Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to a world of laughter, learning, and entertainment. Greetings, explorers of knowledge. Join us as we embark on a quest to understand Roman Dolidze. Stunts equal Orthodox fighting out of equal Batumi. Georgia team equal American Kickboxing Academy Xtreme Couture MMA years active equal present McCowan equal 7 Masubwin equal 3 Medequin equal 2 Macolas equal Masublis equal Medexlus equal 2 Madraw equal Munk equal Earl equal sherdog equal 240,323. Roman Dolidze, born July 15, 1988, is a Georgian mixed martial artist currently competing in the middleweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship UFC. A professional competitor since 2016, Dolidze was the former World Warriors Fight Championship WWFC light heavyweight champion, ADCC Asia and Oceania champion, and Grappling FILA world champion. As of March 7, 2023, he is in the UFC middleweight rankings. As we enter this new chapter, let's navigate the complexities of background and unravel its multifaceted nature. Dolidze was born on July 15, 1988, in Batumi, Georgian SSR, Soviet Union now Georgia. Dolidze played soccer for 8 years, the last 3 years of which spent as a professional goalkeeper. At the age of 20, he moved to Ukraine to study, and started training in Sambo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and eventually grappling. He went on to become the World Grappling Champion and the European Grappling Champion under United World Wrestling rules, as well as becoming the ADCC Asia and Oceania Champion at 99 to 218 pounds in 2016. This earned him a spot in the prestigious ADCC Worlds Tournament in 2017, however he was defeated in the first round. Aged 28, he started to train in MMA. Now, let's shift our attention to early career. Dolidze made his MMA debut in 2016, where he was fighting out of Odessa, Ukraine. After winning his debut fight against Alexander Kubel, Dolidze would go on to amass a record in the Ukrainian circuit before being given the chance to fight Eder D'Souza for the vacant WWFC light heavyweight title. He beat D'Souza by a second-round knockout. He was scheduled to defend his title against Mika Pasternak at WWFC 13. Dolidze beat Pasternak by a third-round knockout. Our focus now turns to Ultimate Fighting Championship, an important aspect of our discussion. Dolidze got signed to the UFC, but before he made his debut, he tested positive for clomiphene and its metabolites and, as well as a long-term metabolite of hydrochlormethyltestosterone DHCMT, for chora-18 norhydroxymethylmethylandrost 13N-olm, as the result of an out-of-competition urine sample collected on March 12, 2019. He was suspended for 1 year due to this violation, and he was eligible to fight on March 12, 2020. On September 3, 2020, Dolidze, along with Ryan Benoit, were granted temporary licenses following special hearings by the Nevada State Athletic Commission after they had recurring issues with the long-term metabolite of trinable pulsing in their system in trace amounts, long after ingestion. Both Benoit and Dolidze have already been suspended by United States Anti-Doping Agency USADA, the AFC's anti-doping partner. Neither were facing a violation in Nevada, but the UFC wanted to get ahead of a potential issue. This was after USADA added a threshold for the presence of the metabolite of DHCMT. If a test result is below 100 picograms per milliliter of the substance, it is no longer considered a violation, but an atypical finding, providing there is no evidence of new ingestion or performance-enhancing effects. Benoit and Dolidze were granted temporary licenses to compete beginning Dec. 1 following a 6-month period of bi-monthly testing by USADA. A bout between Kadis Ibragimov and Roman Dolidze was initially scheduled for the promotion's inaugural event in Kazakhstan planned a month prior. However, the fight was postponed after the card was moved to Las Vegas due to travel restrictions for both participants related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The pairing was left intact and eventually took place on July 19, 2020. at UFC Fight Night, Figueiredo vs Benavides 2. Dolidze won the fight via technical knockout in round 1 after, in process of high kick, Ibragimov tried to go for a takedown, during which Dolidze hit him with a knee, knocking Ibragimov out. Dolidze faced John Allen at UFC on ESPN, Hermansson vs Vettori on December 5, 2020. He won the bout via split decision, however 19 out of 19 media members scored it a 30-27 for Dolidze. Dolidze, as a replacement for Dricus du Plessis, faced Trevin Giles in his middleweight debut on March 20, 2021, at UFC on ESPN 21. He lost the close bout via unanimous decision. Dolidze was scheduled to face Alessio Di Chirico on June 5, 2021, at UFC Fight Night, Rosenstruik vs Sakai. However, Di Chirico pulled out of the contest in mid-May due to an injury. Di Chirico was replaced by Laurino Starpoli. In a lackluster fight where Dolidze mostly held Starpoli in the clinch, he won the fight via unanimous decision. Dolidze was scheduled to face Eric Anders on November 13, 2021, at UFC Fight Night 197. However, Anders was pulled the event for undisclosed reasons, and he was replaced by Kyle Daukaus. In turn, the bout was scrapped due to COVID-19 protocols related to Dolidze's camp. Dolidze was scheduled to face Brendan Allen, replacing Brad Tavares on December 4, 2021, at UFC on ESPN 31. However, Dolidze was forced to pull from the bout due to complications in his recovery from COVID-19, and he was replaced by Chris Curtis. Dolidze was rescheduled to face Kyle Daukaus on June 18, 2022, at UFC on ESPN 37. He won the bout via knockout in round 1. This win earned him the Performance of the Night award. Dolidze faced Phil Hawes on October 29, 2022, at UFC Fight Night 213. He won the fight via knockout in round 1. Dolidze, replacing undisclosed injury Derek Brunson, faced Jack Hermansson on December 3, 2022, at UFC on ESPN 42. He won the bout via ground and pound TKO in the second round. Dolidze faced Marvin Vettori on March 18, 2023, at UFC 286. He lost the fight via unanimous decision. In the following segment, we'll be examining mixed martial arts in greater detail. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Performance of the Night 3x World Warriors Fight Championship. WWFC Light Heavyweight Championship. One successful title defense. With our foundation established, it's time to explore grappling and its relevance to our overarching theme. ADCC Asia and Oceania Champion. 2016 ADCC Asia Trials 99 Grappling World Champion FILA. Moving forward, we'll be taking a closer look at mixed martial arts record. Los Yellin Center Marvin Vettori decision unanimous AFC 286 Yellin Center London, England win Yellin Center Jack Hermansson Ika punches AFC on ESPN. Thompson vs Holland Yellin Center Orlando, Florida, United States win Yellin Center for Hosco punches AFC Fight Night. Hatter vs Allen Yellin Center Las Vegas, Nevada, United States win Yellin Center Kyle Daukaus Coney and punches AFC on ESPN. Hatter vs Emmett Yellin Center Austin, Texas, United States win Yellin Center Laurino Starpoli decision unanimous AFC Fight Night. Rosenstruik vs Sakai Yellin Center Las Vegas, Nevada, United States Los Yellin Center Trevin Giles decision unanimous AFC on ESPN. Brunson vs Holland Yellin Center Las Vegas, Nevada, United States win Yellin Center John Allen decision split AFC on ESPN. Hermansson vs Vettori Yellin Center Las Vegas, Nevada, United States win Yelling Center Ikadis Ibrahimovic punches after fight night. Figueiredo vs Benavides to Yelling Center Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates win Yelling Center Imika Pasternak co-punch off 13 Yelling Center Kiev, Ukraine win Yelling Center Edda Souza co-punch off 11 Yelling Center Kiev, Ukraine win Yelling Center Amir Lizarovic punches off 9 Yelling Center Kiev, Ukraine win Yelling Center Ilyas Abdulov submission rear naked choke off 7 Yelling Center Kiev, Ukraine win Yelling Center Ermidukamp submission heel hook off 6 Yelling Center Kiev, Ukraine win Yelling Center Alexander Couple submission heel hook F53, West fight 23 Yelling Center Odessa, Ukraine. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.